not working no magic, bro.
I kind of hard to believe, because the evidence right there,
The
you know,
evidence right
the
there.
evidence is clear as day.
Witchcraft was not on my resume, fam. The last
That's
time I was
crazy.
born, I looked at my resume of life. Witchcraft was not there.
Hmm. Also, is a hidden talent, understandable. It's in the extra tab. You had to go to advanced settings, and then you'll find
That's
it hidden there.
crazy.
Yeah, all right, I see you, I see you.
Good. Can I just say, if I was having an argument with your friend, right? And
Hmm.
I was like, listen, ma, Captain America is not Captain America. Okay? He's actually Captain Puerto Rico.
What? No, 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 no. Elaborate, because
Because his suit, right? If he I told
oh,
him this, right?
oh,
His suit
I know what you're talking
actually
about. I now know what you're talking about now.
his suit actually more resembles the Puerto Rico.
I now realize what you're talking about. I saw that flicking meme. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Uh, but
Yes.
for real though,
Yes.
for real, Captain Puerto Rico is mad.
You see, you agree with me, right? Because Mans wanted to die on that hill, bro. He wanted to die on that hill if it's the last thing he did, trying to pull out this story out his tukush and be like, listen to me. America, right, is the land of the free, okay?
Hmm.
And if you fight for America on
Hmm.
American soil, then you are Captain America. It's like, what?
But he repping the Puerto Rican flag though. So I don't
Bingo
understand.
bean. Bingo bean, you eating?
Me,
Bingo bean, what you eating?
I just hate a granola bar.
You hate a granola bar?
I ate a granola bar.
Okay, sir. So let's talk about selective smelling, okay?
Selective smelling. Okay,
I didn't know
interesting.
I entered a podcast with a snake.
Yes. Let's discuss selective smelling.
No, stop. My mom and I were
Hmm.
driving down the road someday, okay?
Right.
Sometime last week, right? You know, mom stories are always fun.
Of course. Of course.
And we started to bust out laughing because we were like, what is going on with these people on this radio station, right?
Mm.
No, what was happening on the radio station was that this guy sent a voice note and he was like, all right, so here it is, right? Some people needs to be real grateful for quarantine and it needs to bring back quarantine because some of your bread just be kicking, boy. It's be kicking.
Hey,
Eh?
hey, he speaks no lies. All I hear is factual statements. No, you see, that is some serious truth because I don't know if people just don't realize or they went nose blind. They probably went nose blind, but they can't see the fumes coming from their mouth. Worse when it smell like some kind of fish. I don't even know when you eat that or what you eat. That smell in your mouth. But holy shit, man. Get a TikTok or something, brother. You're out in the road.
Yes. So he was going off on, and he sent in multiple voice notes, you know. He's like, and it smell. Oh God, and don't even get me started on their body odor, man. Like how they could leave the house and not smell all their self dread, and not only want to come in the people and then maxi. All they want to come in the people and then maxi smelling. So how the whole maxi smelling stink have everybody gasping for air.
With the white tank tops. No sleeves. Just all pit. Just all pit air and out in the breeze.
I don't. Okay, Mans was going off. He was going off. And we just they like, you know those Febreze commercials that they used to have where
Yeah.
somebody like walked into their house and they're like, if you can't smell your house, then you probably went nose blind, right?
Hmm.
And kill those odors for other people with Febreze. Not sponsored. right? But anyway, so it's like that. And I'm like, maybe they did go nose blind. Who knows? Right? But like some people just don't think that their breath smelling bad. And some people probably have a medical condition that made their breath smell bad, you know? And no matter how much they brush it, it still stank, you
True.
know? Yeah. Ay, for shame, for shame. But Mans was really talking about hygiene and stuff. And I'm like, Mommy, you know, you smell me, right? I smell myself. You just sometimes smell yourself. So I think you have selective smelling because you can't be smelling yourself one day and then the next day you're not smelling yourself never. It's either it's consistent or it's none at all. Okay?
It's real.
The selective
Shit.
smelling you want to be having. And no, I'm not saying my mom smells bad. She doesn't. She's a lady. She's a lady, and that's all I'll have to say. Okay?
Mhm.
Sometimes you just know when you reek, and it's okay to stay home in your house and take 5 showers a day. Yes. Anyway, so I saw this TikTok, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's just Caribbean people or if it's just Trinidad and Jamaica. Okay. I can't speak for Tobago because Tobago got touched. Okay.
Tobago got touched.
Yes, by Hurricane B because I can't remember.
In
I want to
barrel.
say Brielle, but
Barrel.
it's not Brielle. Yeah, Beryl. Okay. Yeah, I I don't listen to news, but news just somehow find me. Okay,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Mommy was on the phone, and she said no, but our sister island got touched, by Beryl." And I said, "Pause." I said, "Okay." No, I don't laugh at it. It's just the thoughts that went on in my head after I said pause. So I was like, are they okay over there? But they seem to always be doing better than Trinidad somehow, eh? So anyway, aside from that, I opened my TikTok and Jamaica was telling Beryl, you better not come here, you know. You better not come here. And Beryl was like, big man, I can do whatever I want to do. You can't tell me what to do, right? And then it's like, look, 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 look. Boom, I got bigger. Boom, I got bigger. Boom, tripled in size. And then Jamaica pulled out guns and ammunition, right? And it was like, Beryl was like, look, 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 look. I not no big man. I little. Okay, it shrunk in size, and then it said, "Yeah, better take some other way around, and you're not touching me no way, no how." Okay, and Beryl was like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm even gonna look your way, bro. I'm even gonna look your way." Meanwhile, the TikTok under that was Trinis in a hurricane, right? we we in storm warning, and these Trinis out here on a boat. So they say it's Trinis, but people are out there on boats
That well, that
drinking
is
and having a time, bro.
that is no surprise whatsoever, because well, Trinidad is not a real place, as they say, you know.
Facts.
So I don't know if it's just dotishness or just because we do exist, we have nothing to fear. But I mean, hey, when the sea come and chomp you, you're gonna. But I
But it wasn't just a regular Trinis in a storm, right? Or in hurricane warning. No, it was Trinis versus everyone else, and everyone else is barricading their homes. Meanwhile, Trinis out here on a yacht drinking, drinking alcohol and living up, bro.
uh,
Hmm.
I sure they make a song about it too while they was drinking, huh? Of
I
course.
don't know, but I think my favorite one was Lani's story when he was like, "Dog, I walked outside and Beryl was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. I was expecting storm. I got sunshine and rainbows. Birds were chirping. Where was the storm? I didn't want to go to work."
I mean, to be fair, we don't really get hit by storms like that. It's very rare that we do because when it follows the band or the current, whatever, it normally misses us. Tobago gets hit and then it just goes wherever the hell.
Puerto Rico.
So
They done little enough, you know?
yeah,
Why they have to keep getting picked on like that?
I mean, Burrow probably saw how Captain America was actually Captain Puerto Rico, and he like, he was conflicted. You know,
Mm-mm. Boy. Okay, did I ever tell you about marriage by the port?
no.
Let Let me tell you about marriage by the port. Okay. My mom had a trip to go to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Lady, you are an adult. I am leaving you for a week, 7 days."
Ooh,
Right? I said, "Where are you going, Miss Ma'am?" And she was like, "Tobago." I said, "Have fun." She's like, "It's not going to be fun." Why not going to be? Because it's work. I said, "Okay." So she reaches there. She
mm-hmm.
touches down in Tobago and she said, "Lady," I said, "Sarge." She's like, "Listen to me. You know this man forget the children bags and stuff." I was like, "What?" She,
Bruh.
I was like, "First of all, how many children are there?" She's like, "9." Huh? 9 children. So you leave your 2 children to go pick up 9 more? I am confused. Right? And she was like, "Well, yes, yes." And I told this man that I not doing anything because when I home, I have to do everything. So he has to take care of everything now. And he want to protest. And he was like, "Sarge, but what is that?" I was like, "Listen, you brought the children out and you told me to tag along. So I tagged along. Doesn't mean I have to do anything. Okay? You'll be making breakfast. And then we will see what goes on for lunch. The picnics could fend for themselves." So she said. I don't know. Right?
Madness.
So I said, "Wait, wait. So you all are the children's parents for the 7 days?" She was like, "Yes." 9 little picnics that I did not want to pick up. But here we are. So time goes on. Every night I get a new update. Okay. First one was that, he forgot the children in the bag. He was like, "I didn't know I was in charge of that. What you
Bruh.
name man for?" On the last day, it was something of the same thing, but a different caliber, okay? He was like, she's like, "Sarge, I didn't do a head count." But, but, but what kind of father you be? But you have to make sure that all your picnics here. What do you mean you didn't do a head count? He's like, "Ah, I just assumed that everybody was here. So, brother,
Nah.
do a head count for me, please." Anyway, so one extreme to the next, okay? The
Mhm.
greatest I've heard was when my mom called me and she embraced her wife duties for the 7 days, okay? She was like, "Listen to me. You know this man have friends over." Um, no. What is the listen to this? She was like, "That is not all, They're outside by the pool drinking drinks." Drinks are meant to be drunk, mommy. She said,
Real.
"No, because I ain't getting none. I was not offered any." I said, "Are these drinks alcohol?" She said, "Yes." You don't drink. That is besides the point. It's the talk that counts. I was supposed to be offered a drink. Could have said, "Sarge, you want a drink?" And but no, no. He wanna be outside at 9 o'clock drinking drinks with his friends by the pool. Um, so you're gonna go outside and ask for a drink? No, I'm not stepping outside. What the hell am I stepping outside for? I'm going to make
Wow.
sure
The
that
salt. The salt.
she was like, "I don't want anybody to see me. So I'm going to make sure that all those children in the bed and I go into my bed." but I'll be looking at them periodically from a distance.
It just kept going. It never ended. It was something else you started on.
And then the next day, she woke up, right? And
Mhm.
she had to make breakfast because Mans had a drunk last night, you know? He drank last night.
Mm,
And she's like, he had one job, okay? He had one job and he did not fulfill his one job. That was to make breakfast for everybody. So I decided out of the kindness of my heart, I will make breakfast for the little picnics and them. I said, okay. Yes, well, I say it was out of the kindness of my heart, but really and truly, none of those picnics know how to cook. Still, I don't know how they be living, how they plan to get husbands and wives when they grow up. But anyway, I digress. Right? The she said, "All this hard work this man have me doing, I don't know. You see, this is why. This is why I prefer to be single. Okay,
mm.
these wifely duties. I can't handle it." Meanwhile, she came home and she made lunch when she came home. So I really don't know what her scene was about. But anyway, so that was marriage by the port. She said we came home. As soon as we touched down on the port, I said goodbye.
Yeah.
This is no more. I will not be doing this again.
She really was not having any of that. All because she got offered no drinks.
Oh my gosh. But I really actually I feel it's because of that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because Womon's didn't get any drinks. She was like, it could have been a Malta. It could have been a Malta or a Shandy. Something. But no, nothing. Had to stay there and suffer and sip water. Okay. Anyway, I have a next story for you, right?
All right, all right.
This one is called Fruity Pebbles.
Oh boy.
This one is also part of the Legacy Chronicles, okay?
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes. So there's a mom had a thing with a guy, okay?
Hmm.
And this guy has children of his own, okay?
Right.
And one of them, we'll call him Ninja, because mans does appear and disappear, and nobody does know where the hell he's be, where he's come from, why he's so quiet, right? Ninja, okay?
Yeah.
Mom's went by her, we'll say, friend, right? Her special friend. I'll
Mm.
say like a few weeks ago. I don't know, sometime recently. Okay,
Right.
the other day now.
Yeah, yeah.
Meaning, as of now to the day I was born, the other day. She went by him the other day, and uh, the topic came up about Ninja having a girlfriend.
Ooh. Wait, how old is this
Yeah.
kid?
How old am I?
No, how old is Ninja?
Just now, I'm calculating. Ninja is like 21.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, yeah. So mommy was concerned the past few times she's been there. Okay. Now
Hmm.
I'll tell you, I'm getting to why she was concerned. But the topic came up about Ninja having a girlfriend, and the father said, "Well, yeah, he has a girlfriend. I think. You think? Yeah. I mean, he's be on his phone smiling, so I guess he has a girlfriend." Now, hence comes the fruity pebbles part because mom said, "No, I have never seen a girl around this guy." Okay.
Oh, wait, is this going where I think it's going?
I've never seen a girl around this guy, right? And the only people I've seen, especially the last time I spent the night there, it was only guys, okay? well, one particular guy. So claimed that was his friend,
Mhm.
but whatever is the case. And I said, well, if he's fruity, he's fruity. It is like that these days. And she said, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we let his father believe man has a GF, you know? We let him believe that he has a girlfriend. So meanwhile, for us, we calling him Fruity Pebbles. But yes.
Damn, that's crazy. It's how like he had to find out like that though. It's tough.
What do you mean? How? He don't he
So
how?
the father didn't know, or is it not confirmed that
It's
he
not
is
confirmed. We think
fruity?
he's fruity, but
Okay,
the
okay.
father thinks,
It's a regular GF. Okay, okay, I got you.
yeah, the world may never know, like that Tootsie Roll. So,
Speaking of the will may never know,
oh, jeez.
did we ever address what
Mm.
happened to the side character that
Oh,
got John Wicked by the other side character?
I thought this was going somewhere completely different. Okay, I think it's time to address it. I did try to update the podcast. I did under that podcast, but I couldn't
Hmm.
figure it out because I am not Gen Z enough, apparently. So,
Was you saying you're old? That's crazy. Was this scene, grandma? All right.
no, you would believe I had a conversation with my dad today. He was like, when you reach 50, you tell me, right? But anyway, I'll get back to that. So, updates on the side character that got John Wicked in that infamous stress ball story. Okay. The child got taken to the hospital and, as far as I know, has been recovering or has
Okay.
recovered.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Any
Yes.
extensive injuries, or was
They
it just
made
like
it seem like it was a big deal when the person just got scratched, bro.
he got scratched
He
out?
got
Dog,
scratched.
this story turned into a man collect a full pencil in his temple. How the hell? You see, this is why you should never listen to grapevines. Right? Grapevines are the worst thing to come about when telling people anything, because it went from a man gets scratched in his face with a pencil to he gets stabbed in the eye or his temple. I mean, what? It does not correlate.
Okay, does it make it any better that he probably got like 2 stitches?
Okay, well then that's a he kind of he deflected, and then man's got gashed. All right, weird, 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 weird.
Yes. So that was the updates
Well, that's funny. He
on the
probably gonna
side
make up
character.
some rare stupid stories to say how he get Oscar.
Listen, there I was fighting for my life against John Wick himself. You understand? That's what I saw you gonna start up.
How
His
how are you
children would
fighting
never
for your
know.
life against John Wick?
His children would never know the difference, bro. Now, speaking of wizards, right, and magic and stuff, let me tell you what I was telling your little friend. Now you have real friends, unlike I, but
I could count my friends in my hands. It's not that much.
one day we'll get there. One day I'll have a plethora of friends. And by a plethora of friends, I mean no more than my 10 fingers. So, uh, I told you that we needs to get you a girlfriend before by the age of 30. Okay? And I told your little friend that,
Ah,
listen, you could say what you want. We also needs to
I
get
will be the
you.
most powerful wizard in the country. Anyways,
We needs to get you a woman before you turn 30. We can't be having wizards just roaming around there, okay? Because if you all don't get laid, okay, then you all will unleash some type of magic and we just can't have all that roaming around. So yes, that is what I told him.
I
And he
mean,
was like, how the hell am I gonna turn into a wizard by the age of 30? I said, because you didn't get, giggity with anybody. And he was like, Miss Ma'am. No. I am quite fine where I am, but if you do meet up a shorty, please tell me. Yes. I can't attack. You turned into a tea just now, no?
In 4 years.
Look at you. Ancient being. How is it like over there?
I mean, I just live in. How does it feel entering ancient territory because you're not Gen Z?
Oh
You
my
about to meet
word.
auntie soon.
Damn, don't say that now. My birthday now passed, and my brother was like, yo, happy birthday. I said thanks. He's like, just now I'll have to call you grandma.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Oh.
I said no, eh? Anyway, so yes, I was talking to my dad. I said, listen, I'm trying to finesse my way into coming by you for food, right? And he was like, you could finesse your way over here. That's okay. I said, true. He said, yes, I'm not coming to pick you up, though. I said, damn, why not? But he's like, because it's walking distance. I was like, so, this
You
country
lazy,
not
yeah?
safe.
Walk.
This country is not safe. I take two step out my house. I hear, understand? I don't want to.
Ah,
I would be honest. In that area, just randomly, people just catch a vaps apparently. Okay, and that's all you would hear. Just like that one Farlight character. So anyway, I don't want to be like Dockside, and I want to stay in my house. I said, so I can't get food. He was like, you can get food, my loving daughter, but um, I'm not leaving my house because I now reach home. I am going to eat food. I said, so you're going to eat food, but you can't bring food for me? It's like, no. Like you said, you wanted to finesse your way over here, so you can finesse your way over here. I said, mm-mm. Anyway, so I told him about some life updates. I said, listen, I started exercising, and I thought about exercising with you, but then I remember the last time. I said, I remember the last time that I exercised with you, and I could dare, right? And he was like, nah, nah, nah. I I don't do them kind of thing again. I probably wouldn't be able to keep up, you know. I said, but what you mean? That was like 2 years ago, was it not? And he was like, no, that was 4 years ago. I was like, no, that wasn't 4 years ago, fam. It wasn't 4 years ago. It was like 2 years ago. How old am I? It was, thinking about it, he probably was right. It was probably like 4 years ago. But it's like 2 years ago, okay? It's what I told him, right? You back then you had all the energy in the world, all the adrenaline running through your veins. And he said, yeah, but when you start clocking 50, you're not going to be doing all that, you know? I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. He's like, when you reach 50, you tell me, okay? You tell me if you could still do the things that you could have done when you were 40. And I said, okay. But I don't think you'd be alive by then, though. He's like, but yes. I said, no, you ancient, you know. He's like,
that's mad as foul.
because he was like, by the time you're 50, I'll be 30 some, like 80 something. I said, true, you'd still be alive. I thought you would be like 100 or something. He's like, no.
What? Where is your sense of mathematics gone?
I thought mine was real old, red. Okay. And
That's
he
crazy.
was like, no, I'd be in my 80s. I said, oh, all right. I really thought you were ancient, you know. But anyway, he said, Ray. I said, yes, daddy. Give me a call when you're coming for your food. you, said, you see me, you happy. Aye. Anyway, to close this one off, I have a question for you, right?
Sure, sure.
Do you think violent video games makes us more violent, like GTA and COD and stuff?
You see, within the recent uprise of Gen Z plague,
Mm. You're acting
Um,
like you're not Gen Z. Are you not Gen Z? What year do you fall under?
98. But listen, I'm last of the elites. All right, bro. I'm last of the
Last of the
elites.
elites. Okay, boomer.
Yes, yes. Anyway. All right, all
You're
right.
Gen X. Oh my word.
Anyways, so yeah. So like, if you're born after 2003, come up. Like, I'm sorry, you just it's over. You know.
Wait,
Um.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Right? Wait, before this is
Uh,
my question. So you Gen X, I'm Gen Z. The hell happened to Y? We just go and skip over that and we started at A again because the next generation coming up is Gen Alpha. What is this?
you see, why cause problems now? Because it have a split in the middle on the top. So, anyways, we're not going to talk about
What
that.
You know what? If I didn't just eat, I would have hit you the same line you hit me in the last podcast. You understand? The last podcast that got uploaded today, I would have told you that one. But anyway,
But
continue.
anyways, going back to this violent
The
video game
original
thing and
question.
violence,
Yes.
I don't believe that it does because there's something called, differentiating fiction and reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with games being more realistic and, and like having guns and showing you how to like you know how to reload a gun from just playing Call of Duty. Like you've seen Call of Duty reload guns, whatever. Now, obviously, people would think, oh, it's a simple pull out the mag, ting ding, pull this back, whatever. But if the gun has safety on or the safety switch on, and people don't know about that, I'll be talking about like surface level stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's I've like Gen Z sometimes can't like it has to be specific people that think that, oh, I do this. This game is so close to realism or as realistic as it gets in their mind, so that, oh, I could do the same thing in real life, but that's not the case. Yeah,
But okay, well, it did have some cases where life imitated art, per se. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
so some guy saw they were playing GTA and said, you know what, running away from the cops seems interesting. We'll do that. 5 stars. Let's go. And he did it in real life. Got locked up. Okay.
yeah. You see, like
Mission failed.
I don't
Okay.
understand what would like you have to be real bored on a Tuesday afternoon to decide to try and get 5 stars in GTA in real life. Like that just doesn't make sense. That really doesn't. And this reminds me of that one girl who stole her mother's SUV. I went joyriding and ended up in a school field or something
Uh-huh.
because she was playing GTA and felt like doing that. I was like, these I don't know, like majority of
Right. So
people.
so why don't you think that violent video games would make people violent? Like, okay, I would admit that there's some times that I would wake up. If that's the first thing that I'm putting into my mind, bro,
Mhm, mhm.
I notice a change in my behavior because the rest of the day I'd be a little violent. Right? I'd feel I'd be
You mean
irritated. I don't want
aggressive?
anybody to talk to
You
me.
mean
Yes, yes,
aggressive?
yes. Aggressive, agitated. Those things. And then you see it with your friend, good friend. Shout out Tevin, bro.
I,
Like,
no,
he plays card and he sounds like that one video where Grizzy ripped the door off his hinges.
I
Okay, that
remember
is
that
that
video.
is the
A
energy that
wonderful
he
time to be
gives.
alive to witness that. But, but
Yeah,
the problem with Tevin is that Tevin just hates to lose. If he doesn't win one game, he is
mm,
not satisfied and he immediately starts to rage after a while. As the thing with Tevin, it's not so much so that COD makes him violent, is that if he just dies to something stupid or something he hates, which is pretty much everything at certain times, um, he will start to get thing. And if he goes on a losing streak, then he just gets tilted for no reason. Like he just like winning. It's like if he doesn't win one game, like it's super important that he wins at least once for him to be satisfied. You know. So
mm.
I don't know. It's something with Tevin and that. You know? For as long as I've known him, the past couple of years, it's always been like
I think it does play with your with your mental state a little bit.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't say completely no. Like
Mm-hmm.
it would have like a behavior like if you're playing shooting games or whatever, and somebody bothering you, you'd be aggressive because like, "Ugh, yeah, focus on the game, well. So, but
Yeah.
in terms of like me, just because I play like Call of Duty and stuff, and somebody pisses me off, I'm going to go down to Walmart, buy an AR-15, come to school with a GoPro on my forehead, right, and pull off the Modern Warfare 2 mission, no Russian. I listen. That does not cross my mind whatsoever. You know what I
They
mean?
sell those things in Walmart, bro.
Yeah, you could get a gun at Walmart depending on what
That's
situation.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like you don't know the Modern Warfare 2, the old Modern Warfare 2 mission, no Russian, right? So, but basically, this dude went undercover, infiltrating this Russian organization, whatever, and then
Mm-hmm.
they went to an airport with LMGs and just lit up the place, right? So, like, just because I play COD and somebody pisses me off, I don't feel like to go and buy a gun and then go shoot up everybody. That like something has to be wrong for somebody to want to do that. And the first thing that,
Okay.
that happens is like they blame it on violent video games. It's like majority of the people that play these games don't have those type of thoughts or do those things. So it's like it has to like there's more to it than just that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
But I do agree that like sometimes, like what you said, it does influence your how you are towards like
Mm-hmm.
the aggression and all that stuff. It can. It can.
All right, so that's gonna be all for this episode. Thanks for joining. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow, like, share it with a friend, share it with a family member. We'll see you on in the next podcast
Yeah.
episode. We still need an outro, but for now,
Don't forget to
Mad
type
Hatters.
in the comments to show your support. Yeah.
Mad Hatters are out. We're going back to Wonderland. Goodbye.